This time, let's go with the AFPSAT examination preparation, Mathematics Part 2. We are already in item 10. Which prime number occurs after 31? Prime number, it means to say the number itself and 1, diba? So 31 is a prime number because only the number itself, 31 times 1, no other number. A prime number is a number itself that cannot anymore be breakdown. A number which only a multiple of itself and a 1. 4 is not a prime number because it has 4 times 1 and also 2 times 2. So that is not a prime number. So 31, after 31, what is the prime number? Is it 37? Yes, it could be. 34, no. 17 times 2. 35, no. 35 times 1 and then 5 times 7. 33 times 1 and also 11 times 3. So 37. That's a prime number after 31. Next, which of the following has the smallest value? So the more the 0, the more it becomes a smaller value. So it's obviously it's 0.00001. That is the smallest value. Next, 3x equals 6x minus 15, then x plus 8 equals blank. So here 3x, we will solve first with the value of our x. So the value of our x here will be, first we will transpose 6x together with 3x, so it becomes negative 6x. So negative 6x plus 3x will give us negative 3x. Divide both sides by negative 3. Negative 3 will give us negative 15 divided by negative 3 will give us positive 5. So therefore, our x is 5. 5 plus 8, substitute it with 8, which is, substitute the 5 into x here. So it will give us 5 plus 8 will give us 13. So again, the equation may be solved for x by subtracting 6x from both sides of the equation. This is the additive property. Doing so gives 3x. Yes, 6x, negative 6x or 6x minus 3x will give us negative 3x, diba? As we all know that our 6x transpose it together with 3x. Since 6x is positive, it will become negative 6x. Negative 6x plus 3x, diba, different sign, subtract. And then copy the sign with the biggest value. So that is negative 3x. Negative 3 divided by both sides. So negative 15 will divided by negative 3 will give us 5. Continue. Two angles of a triangle measure 15 degrees and 185 degrees. What is the measure for the third angle? So as we all know, in a triangle, it has a total angle of 180 degrees. So, diba, in triangle, there are 3 angles. Angle 1 or angle A, angle B, angle C. If angle A is 15 degrees and then angle B, it's 85 degrees. What's the third angle? Simply add 15 plus 85 minus it with 100. 15 plus 85, that is 100 degrees. Subtract it with the total angle, which is 180 degrees. So we have 80 degrees. The third angle is 80 degrees. So the measure of the third angle of the triangle is equal to 180 degrees minus to the sum of 15 degrees plus 85 degrees or 80 degrees. Next, if y multiplied with the quantity of x minus 1 equals z, then x will be x. So simply here simply divide both side by y first. Divide both side by y, so it will now leave x minus 1 equals z all over y. Z all over y, Then transpose negative 1 to the other side together with z all over y, so it becomes x equals z all over y plus 1, because here negative 1 transposed to the other side will become positive 1. So therefore, z all over y plus 1. So the equation may be solved by first distributing the y across the expression. Across the expression. This is an alternative. Distribute it distributes y to x minus 1, so it becomes xy minus y equals z. Adding y to both sides, so it will now become xy equals z plus 1, z plus y. Finally, division of both sides of the equation by y gives x equals z plus y all over y, or x equals zy plus 1. So, long process. It provides here a long process, but if I were you, divide both side by y to remove y, so it will become z all over y. Then x minus y na lang man, so therefore transpose your negative 1 to the other side, leaving x, so x will become z all over y plus 1. Continue. Spot fetch 12 sticks and some rocks when he played outside. How many objects did he fetch in all? Spot fetch 12 sticks and some rocks. So therefore 12 plus some rocks. When he played outside, how many objects did he fetch in all? So 12 plus r. 12 sticks plus and some. The conjunctive word n, it implies addition. So plus r. R our rock. Next. So it's an adding of dissimilar fractions. If you want to study more about these dissimilar fractions, you can go to the previous video on how to add or subtract dissimilar fractions. So here first we will determine the LCD of 5 and 8, which is 40. So 40 divided by 5 will give us 8. 8 times 2, 16. 40 divided by 8 will give us 5. 5 times 3 will give us 15. So 16 plus 15 will give us 31. So 31 all over 40. That's how simple it is. 31 all over 40 cannot anymore be reduced into lowest term. Now this is now the cow. A herd of cows gives 4 liters of milk each day. So again, it's a herd, group of cows, gives 4 liters each day. In one day, 4 liters of milk. But each cow gives 1/3 of milk each day. They give 24 liters milk in 6 days. How many cows are there in the herd? So here, we will determine the number of cows in a herd. So therefore, in one cow, it gives only 1/3 of milk each day. So we will get the 1/3 from 4 liters, diba? 1/3 for 4 liters. From 4 liters. Then after 6 days, they can give 24 liters milk in each days, diba? So the answer here will be, let's just guess 4. Oh, okay, it's 3. Why? A herd of cows gives 4 liters of milk each day. One cow gives 1/3 of each day. So therefore, in one day, these group of cows can give 4. And one cow can give 1/3. So 1/3 of 4 liters is 4/3. So therefore, each cow gives 4/3 of milk each day. So 4/3. So therefore, total of number of cows, in order to determine the total number of cows, 4, divide it by 4/3. 4 liters in one day, and in one day, one cow can give 4/3. 4/3. So revise, reciprocal. So 4 times 3/4 will give us 3. Therefore, there are 3 cows in a herd. 3 cows only. Continue. So, a man has 10,000 pesos to invest. He invests 4,000 pesos at 5% and 3,500 pesos at 4%. So again, this man has 10,000 pesos, invest the 4,000 at 5% and 3,500 pesos at 4%. In order to have a yearly income of 500 pesos, he must invest the remainder at. So he must invest because 4,000 plus 3,500 is 7,500. So this man has still a 2,500 pesos. So at what percent these 2,500 pesos will be invested? At what percent these 2,500 pesos will be invested in order to have a yearly income of 500 pesos? So let's try to guess. 6.2%. Okay, wrong. It's 6.4%. How is that? Solution. Income from 4,000 pesos at 5% in 1 year, that is 4,000. 4,000, multiply it with 0.05. Multiply 4,000 with 0.05, that is 200 pesos. Income from 3,500 pesos at 4%, 3,500 multiply it with 0.04, that will give us 140 pesos. So therefore, 200 pesos and 140 pesos has already 340 pesos. Yeah. So the remaining income, in order to have a yearly income of 500 pesos, is equals to 500 pesos minus 340. Ilan na lang? 160 pesos. And then the total investment already is 7,500. The remaining is 2,500. The formula here is interest equals to the principal times the rate times the time. So we need to determine what interest at what interest or percent that will be invested, that the 2,500 will be invested. Substitute. Our interest here is 160 pesos. That's the interest that we want. Then our principal amount is 2,500 pesos. The rate here is what we need to find the value of R. Our R is the rate or the percentage. That is already the percentage. And the time is for 1 year. So therefore, 160 pesos equals 2,500 pesos. Multiply it with R and multiply it with 1 year. So therefore, 160 equals 2,500 R. Divide both sides by 2,500. So it will give us 0.064 or 6.4%. The man invested the remaining amount of 2,500 pesos at 6.4% in order to get 500 pesos income every year. So this will end our second part. The third part will be in the next video.